What's up, everybody? This Rich coming to you once again at the Queens Mall. I'm in Maui still, and was just sitting here smoking the Pakalolo, and wanted to talk to y'all about something. So, like, you know, I be trying to get the scoop for y'all, and so I be out here trying to talk to the locals, and like sometimes locals want to talk to me, sometimes they don't. Like, one thing I noticed is that when I was in Honolulu, they used to talk a whole lot more than they do here in Maui. In Maui, it's like everybody, like, don't nobody want to talk. Like, they talk to me, but then as soon as I'm like, well, like, do you mind if I throw you on camera? They're like, no, I don't really want. And I think it's because, like, on some real shit, and this is just my crazy ass way of thinking, but I really think that it's that because they don't know as much about what's going to happen with the footage. And so they concerned. When you on Honolulu, that motherfucker like a Seattle. You know, it's like a small ass, wannabe ass Seattle with good weather. But so people from a big city, like, they understand, like, okay, so you're gonna get the footage, you're gonna put it on YouTube or whatever. Okay, fine, but I know I'm not gonna say nothing that's incriminating, and so I'm good. In fact, I might become a star from it, like, depending on who you are. Go ahead and shoot. Like, that's how motherfuckers be feeling. But when you come somewhere like this, it remind me of them throwback motherfucking movies and shit where, like, a motherfucker won't let you take their picture because they think you gonna capture their soul and shit. Like, I'm serious, man. Like, I don't know. It's like people here, they not for technology. Like, they don't like it, not no one bit. But they all got phones. They all got phones. But they use their phone for what they use their phone for. So as long as they taking the footage, they know what they gonna do with it and blah blah blah. Like, that's human nature, right? But you take the footage? No, nigga. I don't know what you gonna do with it. Plus, like, so I want y'all to understand, like, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get the type of interviews I was getting in Honolulu here. So when I do get them, y'all motherfuckers better appreciate it, because y'all motherfuckers know I'm working my ass off trying to get these goddamn interviews and get people to talk about this shit, because it's real shit. Like America stole a whole goddamn country out this bitch. And, like, I be trying to get people to talk about it, man. Like, I learned that, like, now mind you, I haven't done, like, the full required investigation, but I have, like, done a little peeking into it. And, like, America don't even own Hawaii. This ain't no state. This is a country masquerading as a state, motherfucking under the guise of business. And so, like, this shit's deep. And then the people here is suffering, man. Like, everybody in Hawaii, like not everybody in Hawaii. Excuse me. You got the natives, and you got the people that was already here, and then you got the people that came here as the tourism shit was built up. The people that came here as the tourism shit was built up, those people are doing good. They live in really expensive housing, and they motherfucking and they benefit from the warm weather and the beaches that you can actually get into the water on, and the snorkeling and the parasailing and the diving and the, like, all of that shit. Like, that's tourism shit should bring in billions of dollars a year. And so as long as you part of that network, you get to eat. But you take a look at the locals. You take a look at the local people around this motherfucker, man. They in shelters. I didn't even know they had reservations for the Hawaiian people the same way they do with the, like, what they got with the Africans. But come to find out, they didn't get their own government like that. Like, I mean, not the Africans, but the Indians. They didn't get their own fucking government like the Indians got. I saw some of the reservations. I don't have my phone right now, and so it's hard for me to show y'all everything I be seeing, because it take like 10 minutes to get this motherfucker booted up, and then camera going and all that shit, and plus the quality ain't as good and all kind of shit. So I be But all I'm saying, like, look, my phone will be here within a week, okay? So within 1 week, I will be back on the scene the way I used to be. But the thing is that I'm trying to get to the bottom of what happened. Because I feel for the people here in Hawaii. These is right, good people. They're hunter. Like, so if you're thinking about this in terms of like animalistic, so the people of Hawaii would be hunter gatherers, the same way how African Americans would be hunter gatherers, right? Like, so not African Americans, excuse me. I mean people in Africa, not African American, because I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't even consider myself African American. I got German and God knows what else fuck in my motherfucking blood. But anyway. Sorry, I got thrown off by too many notifications. Alright, so you got the Indians, you got the black folk, and you got the Hawaiians, right? And you got the Mexicans. All of these are groups of gender, not gender, I mean, all of these are groups of ethnicity that has been influenced by the Anglo-Saxon or white rulership, right? And so one thing I done learned about human beings, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. I watch pigeons, I watch fucking all kind of like chickens and all kind of fucking things when I feed them fish. And one thing I notice is that anything that eat fucking meat is a killer, because the only way you can eat meat is if you kill. And so you watch these motherfuckers, you throw a little bit of food out there and they all hungry as 50 of them motherfuckers, man. 3 of them motherfuckers gonna eat all that shit. Because that's fucking nature. Get yours so that you can pass your genetic strand forward, right? Like, that's what it's all about. Like, is my seed gonna move into the future? And we turn peanuts and fucking milkshakes and fucking sandwiches into babies, nigga. So if you can't eat, nigga, you can't reproduce. And if you can't reproduce, your bloodline dying. And so, motherfucker, if you a meat eater, you fucking killer. With that being said, human beings are supposed to have rised above that, like, right? So we recognize we killers, but we say sometimes we ain't gonna be killers. Sometimes we're gonna be diplomatic. Sometimes we're gonna be cordial. Sometimes we're gonna be professional. All right, I ain't a lion, even though fucking like I'm part lion, I guess, in some kind of way, but I'm not a lion, and so I don't have to fucking go bite something every time it fucking get on my nerve, because we can think. But the reason why that's important is because all throughout history, all you see is motherfucking humans like, man, look, I'm stronger than you, give me your shit. That's how you see. You see him? And so whoever is strongest, whoever got the most motherfucking might, they get to eat, and everybody else don't. But then then soon as them motherfuckers win Earth, motherfuckers done won Earth around this motherfucker. Find somewhere where ain't a U.S. base at around this bitch, nigga. And I'm not saying the brand of the United States is the motherfucking winner. I'm saying that fucking ideology and that economic process and protocol and motherfucking structure that we deploy in this country. And other European countries as well, from what I've seen. But I don't know as much about them as I do here, so I can't speak on those, right? But the only thing I'm saying is, man, like, hands down, as far as what I've learned since I've been on the islands, these people got their country took. Motherfucker said, man, give me your country. That shit's fucked up. Man, like, when it comes to black people own African fucking land, sold black people that fucking came over to the United States as a slave. Man, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing that these people on this island are going through. White man came here and said, you know what? The weather good than a motherfucker around this bitch. Fishing's good. Chicks is hot. I like this motherfucker. Matter of fact, hey, look, Queen, you, come here. Let me talk to you, bitch. Listen, this our motherfucking island now. That's what it seems like happened. Like, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying from everything I've heard. So I'm on this mission to try to fucking figure this shit out and get to the bottom of this shit and see, like, is fucking Hawaii an island that's a state of America, or is it a country with its own government and sovereignty? So far I can't tell. But it seems like it's a fucking country. And I'm surprised I'm here without a passport. Mahalo.